Hi everyone, Lisa here from LC Designs. I have had some issues. I don't know what's going on. Facebook is, I don't know. Right now, trying to get my camera ready, I always turn it the other direction. Excuse me. And so when I turned it, it had me sideways, like laying this way. So when we go to flip you around, you might be sideways. If that happens, I'm just gonna stop the video and then I'll record it and we'll go from there. I have no idea. And then again, on this page, I cannot see any comments. I have no idea. I've restarted my phone, restarted my computer. I have uninstalled, reinstalled, did everything that I could possibly think of to see why my comments are not showing up to me. It just says no visible comments. I'm getting notifications that you guys are commenting, but I'm not getting, when I go to check it, it's not it just says no visible comments. So I could see like 2, 3, 4 comments, click on it, still nothing. So I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on. So my camera is this way right now. Again, when I flip you guys around, I hope that we're gonna still be good. So I have a lot to cover. First off, first things first. Winner from last week's Share My Video was Wendy. So Wendy, I'll be sending those out to you. And you were also the winner of the challenge. Wendy was the only one that posted her challenge pictures. I challenged you all to make the mystery stamping cards last week. So you're gonna get some embellishments here, the pearls and the opal rounds, plus you're getting the hexagon. So you got a bunch of embellishments. And I'm gonna send these out with your Coffee with Friends class, if that's okay. So now that brings me to my Coffee with Friends class. This is the one with the Coffee with Friends stamp set is what we use. Friday will be the last day to register for this class. So this class has 3 cards. 2, 3 cards. 3 3D projects. So this is the one that holds the, oops, the bow's not on there. It holds the donuts and the coffee pod. And we have another one that holds another coffee pod and a gift card. And our little treat pouch that holds some coffee candies. So you'll get all the materials to make these 6 projects. Plus, I'll include the 3 envelopes for the cards. You'll get 10 sheets of the Glorious Gingham DSP, because you're going to need that to make your projects. You're going to get a pack of rhinestones and a pack of the Ribbon Duo Combo, which is Lemon Lime Twist and Petal Pink, I believe. You'll need those as well. So, and then you'll also get the step-by-step tutorial. I can get this apart. It's got all the projects and it's got all the instructions to make them, including the template to make the thing to go around the coffee pod. So Friday's the last day, and I will add the registration link to this as well. So, oh, I already said who won the share my video. So this week, whoever shares, you're gonna win a package of 5 cards and some more of the treat bags. I have so many of these treat bags. So be sure and share my video, whether you're sharing it here on Facebook or on YouTube. And one last thing, Pam Simmons, you were the winner from last week or the week before, and I still don't have your address. You haven't emailed me or messaged me your address. So if you could please do that, I will get this out to you. And then another thing is my all occasion card class that's this Friday has sold out. So I added another class for next Friday, June 9th. If you're not local, you can also purchase this class. And I'll send you all the materials to make 8 cards. It's 4 designs and 2 cards of each. So here's the cards. There's this one. And you will need the stamp set. So this is two-tone Flora. We got the little monkey and he's swinging. He's swinging by to say hi. So this is the little monkey set. This is the Gone Fishing. And this is the Zany Zoo. So I will send you all the materials to make 2 each of these 4 cards plus the 8 envelopes. To go kit's $30 because it's it includes shipping. It's $25 if you're local, and I will add the registration link for that as well. So let's try and get started. Let me see here. Did I show you guys the project? This is the project, and it's a treat box, and in it I have a pack of Oreos, but you could pretty much put anything in it. All right, so let's get started. We are going to use the Beautiful Balloons stamp set and dies. I already have my dies pulled out and the stamps. I'm really having fun with this set. I think I'm going to create a class. I was trying to do the project yesterday. So let's get it going. Uh-oh, I lost a piece of my cardstock. So you're gonna need a piece of, so we're gonna do our box first. You're gonna need a piece of 5.5 by 7.5, which I believe this is already 5.5 by 7.5. And then we're gonna score that. And then, but we're gonna need another piece that's gonna be 10. And this is Azure Afternoon. I'm really liking this color a lot. So 10 by 5.5. And I'm gonna get my scoring tool to make sure that my score lines are good, because yesterday when I was creating this, my line was just off by a tiny bit and it made a huge difference. So this is the 5.5 by 10 piece. We are going to score that at 2, 3, 6.5, and 7.5. And that's it on this one. And then this is the 7.5 by 5.5, and we're going to score all 4 sides at 1 inch. So just 1, turn it, 1, turn it, 1, and turn it. Okay. I wish I was really good at technology. I don't know why I always seem to have problems. And I feel like it can't be just me. So we're going to burnish all these score lines. So this is going to be our box. I feel like it just can't be me, but I can't figure out why Facebook isn't nice to me. You know, it's really hard when you're trying to have a business and you're running it on social media, because that's how most people shop or interact anymore. And when things don't work, it's just not fun. But I thank you guys for always bearing with me. I feel like I say that a lot. Please bear with me, because it's always something. I even had my husband in here trying to help me. Okay, so we're going to glue these 4 tabs in. And I always like to use my little clothespins to hold them while I glue the others. And I think my score lines were off, even though I used the other one. I think I didn't have my paper lined up on one of the sections. I could already tell one side's, that other side is short. But let's hope it works. If not, I'm going to have to cut another one. Okay, so those are glue, and we will set that aside. I'm gonna put my lid on my glue. So now this piece is our 10 by 5.5. So we're not gonna burnish the lines or anything yet, but this center section here is, let me see, like 5.5 by 3.5, I think is this section. So we're gonna cut a piece of DSP, and I'm using this confetti one. This is from the Bright and Beautiful. Look, as you can tell, I've been using this a lot. I like the colors, I like the patterns. This is just fun. They're not bright, but yet they're it's called Bright and Beautiful, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, they're bright, but they're muted bright. But anyway, I love this paper. So we're gonna cut a piece 5 3/8 by 3 3/8. So 5 3/8, just before the half, and 3 3/8. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue this into this center section here, because then we're gonna die cut it, because we need our little window. So far, it seems like I'm staying inside the narrow section. Like I said, I wish I was good with technology, because then I wouldn't have to struggle so much. Okay, so now that's glued down. And we're gonna use this die from the what did I do with it? I used it, I could tell you, off of my list. This is the dies from, oh wow, I didn't even put it on there. It's the tag dies. Designer tag dies. I don't even know where they are. I had them in my bin. I tend to lose everything. So we're gonna put this on here, and then we're just gonna center it. So just look at your distance from each side. I didn't measure to say like 1 inch in, 3/4 inch in. I just eyeballed it, and sometimes it might not be the best. Like right now, I can't get my head in there, but it looks fairly even to me. So we're just gonna put our plate on and die cut. Because I wanted a little window so we could peek through and see what's inside the box. If you don't want to see what's in it, you won't have to cut it out. And you could save, look, that's a fancy die you could save for another project. So again, this is the Designer Tags die. It's the only one. So now we can burnish these lines. Well, I should have still waited 1 second, because we got to add our window, but it's okay. Burnish our lines. All right, so we need our window sheet, which, it's funny, this is like a window sheet, but this is called the Gold Celebrations DSP, which is actually not really DSP. I wouldn't call it DSP, but that's what they call it. So Gold Celebrations DSP. Look, it's got confetti, it's got dots. I think there's one with balloons and stars. But we're going to use the confetti one because we use the confetti paper. So let's cut a piece of my measurements. 3 by 4 1/4. So let's go 4 1/4 and 3. All right, so now we're going to glue this to the inside. So we're going to flip this over. And this is called gold, but look, if you use the other side, to me that's silver, if you wanted a silver side. So we're just going to add some glue around the edges of our little window. Not a whole lot. We don't want it bursting through. Okay, so we're putting the gold side down. And this will fit right on over. Whoa. I'm going to take this off for a second because it doesn't look like I have any glue here. Try not to put a lot, but it didn't look like I had any there. So again, we'll just put it down. And we want to make sure that that dries. Now let's go back to our box. I'm going to take all these paper clips off, or clothespins. I'm going to take the cookies out of here so I could show you. And you know what? I wonder, let me grab something, because since this is a birthday, they have these mug cakes, you know, like an individual birthday cake. It kind of fits in there. Your box would have to be a little bit shorter. But I was just wondering, since it was birthday, you could put a birthday cake in there for somebody. So we'll go back to the cookies. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a piece of tearing tape just to one of these ends. And we're going to fold this over because, like I said, I think my measurement on my box was not right. See, I think I'm too big. My box is too big. I could tell. My score line was, and that's what I was telling you, if your score line's just a hair off, like an eighth, this is not gonna fit. And it looks like that's where I'm at. So, we're gonna use the box I did yesterday. And look, you can tell. We're just a hairline off. And also, I used a 3/4 punch to make some little notches on each end. So you can do that. So we can put our cookies in. Let's go back like this. So we're gonna fold this side over first. And then this one. And then just adhere it. And there's your box. I'm gonna have to redo this one. I had that trouble yesterday as well. Okay, so now we have a bunch of balloons that we need to cut. So I am using Lemon Lolly Bubble Bath. Where is my Berry Burst? I had Berry Burst, and we are using Blueberry Bushel. I tell ya, if it's not one thing, it's another. Let me just grab those real quick. I don't know how you guys store all your scraps, but I put them in these little clear bags. And right now, I can't find my Berry Burst. Oh my goodness. So look, I have a lot of scraps. And maybe that's why I can't find mine. And then see, I keep them in these magazine holders. So like this has all the pinks in it. Here's my Berry Burst. And Blueberry Bushel. I swear I have these colors inside my bin with the other ones. But that's okay. Nothing has gone right so far today, right? So let's grab our Stampin' Cut. Our cut emboss machine. And we're gonna use, turn this right over. we're gonna do Lemon Lolly in the big one. We are going to do, I might only be able to do, let's see, can I squeeze them all on there? Bubble Bath is the medium size. I'm gonna stick that through like that, just to stick it on there. So our small and then our extra small. Okay, we got them all on there. And so let's die cut those. Let's get all these balloons off of here. And get all these scrap pieces out of the way. And I think I'm gonna get my white, my basic white, so we can cut out the tag since I have the cut and emboss machine here. And this tag here comes with the set. Comes with the beautiful balloons. This is too short. Here we go. And it's an awfully big piece of paper for just a tag. But we'll cut that out since we have it here because we are going to do some blending on that. Okay. So everything's falling apart over here. So here's our tag. Here are our balloons. I'm turning all the balloons over because we're going to put a glue dot on them. And so we can add their strings. Do any of you have this set yet? I'm trying to use, my goal this year is, to use all the stamps that I keep purchasing. Last year, I have a bunch that I did not even use. So for the strings, I cut them like about 2 inches. So these are not my ribbon scissors, and you can tell. So let's get the ribbon scissors, and just like I said, about 2 inches. And it's okay if they're unraveled. So now we're going to stick our balloon strings to the balloons. Wendy, I'm not sure if you heard that you won the challenge because you were the only one that posted. I appreciate you posting, and you won the share my video. Okay, so there's our 4 balloons. Now let's get our box. Move these aside. And now with dimensionals, we're gonna add our balloons. So I'm gonna start with the yellow, or I should say lemon lolly. Then we're gonna go with the bubble bath. And I don't know why I continue to want to call bubble bath bubble gum. And then we're going to add our berry burst. These are going to all overlap each other. And then I forget what the last one, the berry burst, we're going to use a glue dot on it, not a dimensional. It is so windy here again today. We're having beautiful weather, and then it got windy. So now I'm having this raspiness, I think, for allergies. I don't know why is this not sticking. I was going to add a glue dot because it seemed like that wasn't sticking. but we'll save that glue dot because we're going to need that in a minute. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to gather all these strings, all of our balloon strings. We're going to get another piece of twine, and we're just going to tie a bow. I'm going to cut this so that I can do this a little better. Yeah, we were having, well, I mean, today's still supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be like 80 something, 86. Oh, you know what I did? Where is my second set of fingers? Right here. Look, just use your, to hold things down, like pull it tight. Okay, I pulled that a little tight. So pull these down and then, and there you go. And so now we'll tie this in a knot. I knew I had my other set of fingers for something. I heard it was gloomy in California still. I don't know what's going on over there. Oops. Oh my goodness. Trying to move that up some. So here's where we're going to use our glue dot. Let's make sure all these strings are pulled. And we're just going to put a glue dot right underneath in the center to hold it like that. And then our bow is going to be trimmed. There. That seemed like a chore. So now with our tag, we're going to use some lemon lolly ink and a small blending brush. And we're just going to blend some around the corners. Just add some color. It looked too plain, just white. So I wanted to add some color. So we'll add some lemon lolly. And then now we're going to use our berry burst and the happy birthday. And we're going to stamp happy birthday. That berry burst is so bright. Can you believe I already need some more berry burst? That's how much I've used the cardstock. So this is the sheer ribbon combo pack, and it has Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly, and Bubble Bath. See, I almost called it bubble gum again. So we're just going to feed this through. And you don't need too much. We'll cut it. And then our baker's twine. Let's use my second set of fingers again. My second set of fingers. Yeah, adding some color to that tag. Like I said, I did it white first yesterday, and then it looked too plain. I wanted to add some color. So we're just going to tie this in a bow. Or if you want, you could tie it in a knot first. Since I already got my other fingers being used, take that off. Tie this in a bow. I think I have big fingers, so it's hard to navigate when you have big fingers. All right, that looks good enough. We'll put our tag on our box now. So we'll just add a couple of dimensionals. And we're going to stick that right on there like that. Straighten our bow out. And there's our box, but we're not done. What do we need? My favorite, Winka Stella. Ooh, that's juicy. Winka Stella on all the balloons. Because we need them nice and shiny. right? That was juicy. Can you guys see the sparkle? I have an event tomorrow. I've been selling 31 now because I use it so much. And I got invited to an event tomorrow. So I'm going to do some of my 31 and my Stampin' Up over there. So there's our box. If you guys need any 31 totes or anything, let me know. But there's our box. This one, again, just make sure your dimensions, like I said, this side is short, no, this side is shorter, so I needed to go up a little bit more. I don't know how, I think what happened is I didn't have my paper all the way up to the end of my score, but I can fix this. But that's, I say that, look, that they need to be precise for this box. But there's my box, and thank you guys so much for your patience and dealing with all my Facebook issues and everything. Be sure and share my video, and then if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and don't forget, tomorrow is the DSP sale, and this DSP is on sale as well. So you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.